Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Muhammad Harta Agung Pratama dari D4 SKL 3C yang menjelaskan tentang Electric Steam Power Plant. Electric Steam Power Plant, or PLTU, is a conversion machine energy that converts chemical energy in coal fuel into electrical energy. The energy conversion process at PLTU takes place in three ways. States can be seen in figure. First, the chemical energy in the material fuel is converted into heat energy in the form of pressurized steam and high temperature. Second, heat energy or steam is converted into energy rotational mechanics. Third, the mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy. Main components of a steam power plant. Steam power plant or PLTU is a generator and engine which consists of a main component and an auxiliary component. Component it consists of four main components, namely one boiler or steam boiler, second steam turbine, third condenser, fourth generator. The component above will be explained as follows. Boiler. Boiler is a machine device that functions to change water into steam can be seen in the picture. Boiler part. First, burning room. The combustion chamber is part of the boiler that serves to place the combustion process between the fuel and air. 2. Soot blower. The function of the soot blower is to clean ash, dust or soot adhering to boiler pipes, superheaters, economizers, and on the air heater element. The, the purpose of the cleaning is to increase heat transfer. Soot blower using steam extraction for cleaning. 3. Fan. The fan in the boiler consists of induced draft fan or ID fan, primary air fan (PA fan), and forced draft fan or FD fan. Fan ID working as a pressure controller in the combustion chamber. PA fan working push the coal fuel into the combustion chamber. FD fan serves as a supplier of combustion air into the combustion chamber. 4. Air heater. The air heater is installed from the type of plate elements that work take the heat from the used gas and then transfer it to into the air combustion by convection heat transfer mechanism. 5. Economizer. The economizer is a heat exchanger installed in the water line filter before the water enters the boiler drum. 6. Boiler drum. Boiler drum is a vessel where water comes in from the economizer and steam from the evaporation tube valve. In the boiler drum, there is a separation between the liquid pass and the steam pass. 7. Tube valve and downcomer. Downcomer and the tube valve is a pipe that function as a boiler drum circulation channel for fluids that are still in the liquid pass. Channel downcomer comer not exposed to heat directly from the room burn to avoid wasted heat loss on the calmer given isolation. The circulating water is heated inside tube while this results in a fast change from water to steam. Circulation, what's happening inside tube wall and down calmer due to difference density due to heating. And the last one, superheater and reheater. The superheater function to heat the wet steam that comes out of the boiler drum into further hot steam. The heater works to heat up returned steam that has come out of the high pressure turbine and flowed back to medium pressure turbine. The second component, steam turbine. The steam turbine functions to convert the heat energy contained in the steam turbine in the steam into a circular motion or rotation. Steam with pressure and high temperature is direct to drive the turbine blades which mounted on the shaft so that the turbine so that the turbine uh, so that the turbine shaft rotates. Pressure and the temperature of the steam leaving the turbine drops due to doing work on the turbine to become wet steam can be seen in the picture. Steam after exit from the turbine is flowed to the condenser while the rotational power produced used to turn the generator. Third, condenser. A condenser is a device for converting steam to water. Process the change of steam into water is done by flowing steam into the water or room containing cooling pipes or tubes. Steam flows outside pipes while water as a coolant flows in the pipes can be seen in the picture. As a coolant used seawater. Process the change from steam to water occurs at saturation, pressure, and temperatures in this shaft. The condenser is under atmospheric pressure. If the heat transfer rate is disturbed, it will affect the pressure and temperature in the condenser. Next, generator. Electric energy in PLTU is generated from generating equipment. Electricity is called a generator. The generator function to convert energy, mechanical energy, in the form of rotation into electrical energy by applying the principle of magnetic induction. The main component of the generator consists of a stationary part called the stator and the rotating part is called the rotor. The stator consists of a casing containing coil and rotor which is an electromagnetic field consisting of a core which contains the coil can be seen in the picture. Next, working principle of steam power plant. The working principle of Pelto can be explained through the ideal Rankine cycle which can be seen in the picture. First process, pumping process to increase the filling water pressure air boilers. This step is isentropic compression and this process occurs on the boiler feed water pump. Second, the heating process with constant pressure in the boiler water pressurize, pressurizer, pressurizer temperature is increased until it reaches the boiling point so that the water turns into saturated vapor. Saturated steam is heated further until it becomes hot steam. Third, the hot steam continues to do work into the turbine so the pressure and temperature drop. This step is isentropic expansion for work done by steam expansion. Inside the turbine is used to rotate the generator rotor so that generate electricity. 4. Heat dissipation of steam in the condensation so that turns into condensate water at constant pressure. To increase the efficiency of the Rankine cycle, then from the Rankine cycle's ideal form change to be met by reheating to the expansion steam first turbine to reheater with the aim of increasing the enthalpy of steam so that steam energy increase is addition the steam that will be used for expansion to next level turbine. There is no condensation which can cause blade damage. The following is an ideal ranking cycle process with reheating can be seen in the picture. First process. Pumping process to increase the filling water pressure air boilers. This step is isentropic compression and this process occurs on the boiler feed water pump. 2. The heating process with constant pressure in the boiler water pressurized temperature is increased until reaches the boiling point so that the water turns into saturated vapor. Saturated steam is heated further until it becomes hot steam. 3. The hot steam continues to do work in the pressure turbine high pressure turbine so that the pressure the temperature down. This step is an isentropic expansion. 4. The process of reheating the steam after doing work on the high pressure turbine with constant pressure so that the steam temperature rise. This process takes place in the boiler and produce hot steam reheat. 5. Hot steam reheat doing work in the pressure turbine low so that the pressure and temperature drop. In this process, the steam reheat heat into with wet steam. And the last one, steam heat dissipation with constant pressure inside condenser so that the wet steam turns into condensate water. Thank you. Sekian dan terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.